Hello everyone. Today, let's explore personalized content marketing and see how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing and transforming the way we connect with our end customers. What is content marketing? Content marketing is a strategic approach focused on creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract and engage a specific target audience with the ultimate goal of driving profitable customer actions. Why is it necessary? Content marketing helps in achieving various marketing goals, including lead generation, customer acquisition, brand awareness, and so on. And content marketing is so critical in B2B space. Why? Because content marketing delivers good quality and regular content that builds trust. And people love to do business with people they trust. More than strengthening relationship, content marketing directly impacts revenue by fostering greater collaboration between sales and marketing, resulting in a more unified approach to driving business growth. There are several channels businesses use to deliver content marketing. Email, social media, and web content are the most prominent ones. As the world changes, the digital world changes, consumer expectations also grow. Today, customers get bombarded with so much of information all through the day and across all the channels. It is of paramount importance to businesses to create content that feels personal. Personalization is the ask of the hour, and it is so essential to make marketing campaigns successful. But do all the marketers today have tools to create personalized digital content? How easy is it to create these digital content that are personalized? Well, AI to the rescue. AI can help personalize content to optimize audience engagement. AI can boost content creation by automating tasks, speeding up production, and ensuring error-free and consistent output that are so relevant to the end customers to make them feel engaged. Well, can we see it in action? Shall we? Introducing Pulse AI. So Pulse AI is a small attempt. It is a build of an AI assistant using all of the tools that we learned in the cohort. So this is a project that is designed to generate personalized digital marketing content for B2B channels, especially emails and social media. So what we'll showcase here is a few use cases, and we'll see how the bot helps us generate personalized content for emails and social media. Now, let's assume that I'm a marketer and I've set up an event in the coming weeks, and the event is a healthcare event, and there are several attendees that have registered to the event. Now, as a marketer, digital marketer, I want to draft a welcome email to each of the individual attendees, and I want to make the welcome email to be very, very personal to who he is, because I know his interest based on his interactions with me. So I want to draft an email to an attendee, and I want to send an email with a list of exhibitors that match the attendee's interest. Now let's take this prompt and see how the bot responds. Let's assume Mr. Jacob Harrison is one of the attendees, and he is interested in wound care. And so I want to draft an email to Mr. Jacob Harrison with a list of exhibitors that specialize in wound care and that exhibit in the event. Let's see how the bot responds this time. So great. So the bot has come back with a very interesting email, and so basically it has basically created a nice, warm, welcoming email, of course, with all the language. But more importantly, it has called out the top 4 exhibitors that specialize in wound care and that are exhibiting in the event. And so this email that was just generated on a click on a button is so effective and relevant to Mr. Jacob, and I'm sure he's going to be happy to see this email, because this email is sort of giving him all the tips and tricks to make his time at the event very engaging and fruitful, because he knows whom to meet to make his day really successful. So thanks, bot. This was interesting. Now, how did it do that? So it has gone through a list of a few agent action reasoning thing that I will go through when I go into the technical aspects of this build. But let's see if the bot is better in other cases too. Let's assume that this time I am looking to get sponsorship for my upcoming summit. Now suppose I'm a marketer and I've sort of set up a rare disease summit, and this time I'm looking for sponsorship for the event to be successful. Now I'm asking the bot to write an outreach email to the company Amgen Inc. And I'm asking the bot to do some research about who the company, what the company does. Has the company gone through a lot, maybe sponsorships or anything in the past, and see if it is effective for Amgen Inc. to sponsor for my event. And I want the bot to highlight all the benefits that Amgen Inc. will have by sponsoring my event. Now let's see if this bot is able to do that for me. And yes, the bot has come back with a nice beautiful email, and when I look at the response, I see that the bot has done some research. It has gone through some references of Amgen Inc. and it has looked at the sponsorship deals on their website. It sort of understood what Amgen Inc. can do, and then it has used that information to draft a nice beautiful email. Of course, a very warm email to Amgen Inc., but more importantly calling out the benefits of sponsoring my event, very explicitly called out, right, which is what I've asked it to do. So good chatbot, not bad at all. Very good attempt to generate two very personalized emails to two different audiences, all with the click of a button. And this is definitely going to be useful to me as a marketer. It saves my day. So thank you, chatbot. Thank you, Pulse AI. Now let's see how it works behind the scene. Very interesting bot indeed, but let's get technical to understand how it's implemented. Now, the way chatbot works is based on all of the good things that we have learned in this cohort. The main thing being the agentic RAG framework pattern that we've been taught as a reasoning framework. So it has been implemented as I implemented it using LangGraph and LangChain. And I had used a few tools to basically empower the agent to perform the activities that you just saw to make it personal. So essentially these are the techniques that was implemented in the code, and basically implements a LangGraph that basically runs through an agentic RAG framework with the LLM as the reasoning agent, which was the OpenAI LLM. And it had two tools. One tool was Tavily Search, which was used for doing the web search. The second tool was a RAG-based search, which was basically doing a retrieval from a quadrant vector store, which had all the exhibitor profiles being embedded for identifying suitable exhibitors to be listed in the attendee email for the example that I just showed. So there were two tools that were implemented. And it was a LangGraph implementation with the loop that was implemented that way. So if I look at the code, so this is a simple code which is a chainlet application, and I started off by defining the tools, the Tavily Search tool, and I built the RAG-based tool, the quadrant database. I used the cloud URL, cloud server, and in the cloud server I had embedded a few exhibitor profiles that I had handy as a data set. So basically this quadrant database was already built, and here I'm just referencing it in the chainlet application using a quadrant client. And I've just used a RAG-based prompt to build the RAG tool. and then there is an agent state and an agent graph with the two nodes of action and agent, with a conditional node of looping until the function calls are needed, right? So it's a very simple chatbot that was implemented. And yeah, this was a simple RAG application, agentic RAG application. But is that it? No, this is the beginning. And I'm looking forward to an era of meta agents, more complex agents in the near future, which can do beautiful, very, very useful activities that we wanted to do. And the future is bright. So thank you.